Hello, I'm Richard Vobes, I'm the Bald Explorer, and I'm out again on another walk. Short one today because I want to show you a strange anomaly, you might put it, on the landscape. I'm down in East Sussex. I'm close to Ditchling, the village of Ditchling, actually just above, just south of a tiny place called Streat. And the reason that I'm here is because there is a plantation of an unusual nature, and that's what I want to show you today. I'm skirting around the north face of the South Downs, a beautiful range of undulating chalk and flint hills that stretch from Eastbourne in East Sussex to Winchester in Hampshire. A place of natural beauty and a protected national park. It's a favourite with ramblers, walkers, riders, cyclists and other leisure pursuits that take advantage of its raised hilltops. Landmarks abound this heaven-sent landscape, from the transmitters on Truleigh Hill to the mysterious Long Man of Wilmington. In 1887, Queen Victoria was celebrating, I think it was her silver jubilee, and all sorts of things were taking place across the country, including clock towers were being erected, various plaques, benches, all sorts of things really. But down here in East Sussex, they thought they'd do a little bit one better than that. They planted trees. They planted trees in the shape of a V. Now, I'm just walking past this very nice plantation of grapes, which I'm told is going to be some English sparkling wine when it's all done. But on the other side, if I move the camera, excuse me whilst I just shunt the camera around, you may say something rather unusual on the landscape next to me. Can you make it out? It's a giant V. V, clearly, for Victoria. Now, I've got a little bit of information here which I've jotted down, so excuse me reading it, but the idea was conceived by Mr. Packham, who used to farm here. I think he had sheep actually, and he thought it would be a great idea to put a giant V on the landscape and possibly an R for Regina. And there was even thoughts of having a crown above the VR for the wonderful Queen. His son actually did the work and laid out all the trees, and the money was put forward by Squire Land, who actually owned the area at that time in 1887. Now, here's the interesting bit. They bunged in the whole load of different trees, and what we see now, of course, is 140 years later. And you've got to admit, it is rather stunning. But let me tell you what's in there. So we've got some trees here, Scotch pine, 1,200 of them. They cost £2, 12 shillings. Spruce, 800 spruce, they were £6, 8 shillings. Then there's 400 larch up there, they were 17 shillings and 4pence. There were 400 beech trees, they were 17 shillings and 4pence. There were 200 sycamore, they were 8 shillings and 8pence. There was lime and Australian pine as well, and the whole total of the trees came to £12, 10 shillings and 4pence, which just seems ridiculous for the amount of trees that were placed in there. Now, the width of those trees on the main two struts of the V, I believe is a cricket pitch apart, which is what, 22 yards, is that right? The whole thing, including labour and everything, was £38. There you go. And that was to celebrate the Queen's Jubilee. I think it's a brilliant idea because 140 years later, it's still there. It probably doesn't need a huge amount of maintenance. Perhaps some of the smaller trees needed to be cut away, but that's it. So, a short little video today, and I hope you've enjoyed it. A strange anomaly. Tell me if there's any weird and quirky anomalies near you in the comment section. Give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Until my next video, thanks for watching. I'm Richard Vobes. Goodbye. Now then, where did I put the car? Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you'd like me to make more, then please consider becoming a patron. A small donation would really make that possible. Thank you, and I'll see you on the next one.